And now, ladies and gentlemen, ACME This Week brings you the ACME News. With your news anchor, his bark is worse than his bite, Rich Keith.
I'm Richard Keith, and this is the news, unless, of course, you already know it. President Bush said on Tuesday he quit playing golf out of respect for the families of Americans killed in the war in Iraq. Interestingly enough, though, Bush doesn't find it in bad taste to continue to play the game war. He looks like a cowboy. So dreamy. Hillary Clinton won a major victory in West Virginia due in part to her comprehensive plan to get the U.S. out of debt. Following the victory, she once again reached out to supporters to donate to her campaign, which is $21 million in debt, proving Hillary Clinton has no sense of irony. This week, John Edwards made a black friend. Can't tell that's before or after they kissed. John McCain, seen here in his theatrical headshot, said that if he could look through a crystal ball to the end of his first term, he would see Bin Laden captured and reduced violence in the Middle East. The most surprising thing about McCain's vision for the future, he's still alive. He's old, come on. The other top story this week, the California Supreme Court cleared the way for gay marriage. Like all marriage isn't gay. Look at those guys in the back, they're like doing synchronized wedding pickups. Shirtless. Alright, so continuing with that theme, today is International Anti-Homophobia Day. Here with a special report, ACME's own Michelle Gregory from West Hollywood. Michelle?
Hi, Rich. I'm reporting from what appears to be an anti-homophobia day rally.
Yep, that's right, Anti-Homophobia Day.
Why would you send me here?
I don't see why is that? Wait a second. Michelle, are you homophobic?
Uh-huh. Now I'm surrounded by them.
Wait, no, but Michelle, I know you. I mean, how can you hate gays?
No, I don't hate gays. They just totally scare me. Stated by word not to be dead and cut off.
Okay, Michelle, I think you might be a little confused.
No. I'm not confused.
Michelle,
If I was claustrophobic, would you make me report from inside a closet?
Well, no, of course not, but I don't quite understand it.
Assless chaps at 12 o'clock.
Okay, Michelle, did you do any research before you went?
Their website is homophobiaday.net. I thought I was going to be surrounded by people who shared my horrible pictures. Rich, my mother was trampled at a Barbra Streisand concert. And my father was decapitated at the opening of an Abercrombie fest. Don't you wonder why I never report on Tom Cruise movies?
Michelle, I have to make a quick point. Homophobia isn't the fear of gay people, it's hating gay people.
What?
Yeah, homophobia means you hate gay people.
That's just stupid. Why would anybody hate gay people? No! The parade's starting. I want to go home.
Okay, you know what? Well, Michelle, why don't you just click your heels together and then, you know.
Oh, that's not funny, Rich.
Michelle Gregory, everyone, good luck. Get on stage. JetBlue is facing a lawsuit for making one man ride the majority of the flight in the toilet, or as Southwest calls it, first class. Everyone here flown on Southwest, I take it. A 14-year-old girl whose feet were severed by an amusement park ride last summer says the accident has changed her life forever. The cruelest irony? She's now no longer tall enough to ride that roller coaster. It always makes me laugh. This week, a woman in Malaysia woke up to a shock. The man she was spooning wasn't her husband, but instead a criminal who had stripped naked and hopped into bed just to cuddle. Here with his side of the story, the naked intruder.
What's up, brother?
Hey, naked intruder. You're not wearing clothes, are you?
Well, you know, every guy needs a little affection. You know, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, so why did you do this, naked intruder?
There's no shame in being the small spoon, my friend. Just wanted a little bit of love in my life.
Alright, but Naked Intruder, there is shame in robbing someone's house.
The only thing I stole from her was her heart. And her TV. Mostly her TV, her big TV.
Alright, well, put some pants on. Naked Intruder, everyone. The whitest man in Malaysia. We're not a multicultural group, fortunately. Astronauts living on the International Space Station will soon turn recycled urine into water that can be used for drinking, food preparation, and washing. Awesome, said James, the creepiest astronaut ever. What's even worse is I didn't Photoshop that, I just Googled creepy astronaut. Sigurdur Hjartarson is missing a human penis. However, doctors say he can have one attached as soon as a suitable donor is found. Ooh, not it. Uh-oh, that guy's gonna have to give it up. I just made another joke at the expense of Emily's father. Alright. The April Consumer Confidence. I like this section. The laugh just never ends. It's great. Alright, let's have a little. I love it. The April Consumer Confidence numbers were just released, and they're the lowest in 5 years. The housing market slump and rising gas prices are adding up to a gloomy picture for the U.S. economy. ACME This Week's economic correspondent and bare-knuckle boxing champion of 1887, Haystacks McGee, is here to help us dissect the numbers. Haystacks.
Hey, Rich, it's a wing-ding to be here. Oh, look out, there goes butterscotch.
Okay. Haystacks, can you help us figure out what do these numbers mean?
They mean boo-hoo-hoo. You know, you're dimby, pamby little paddyweights, you hit a little bump in the road, you turn on the boo-hoo juice. And what you need to do is be drinking a big can-do cocktail.
I get what you're saying. It's a pretty serious situation. I mean, people are losing their jobs.
Where? We were lucky to even have jobs. We let our bosses know it. Why, my 8-year-old son was working the night shift at the steel factory. Fell right into the smelter. Well, old man Carnahan was nice enough to stop pouring steel long enough for me to clean up his remains. The next day, he let me work a half day, 12 hours, because it was Christmas. Here comes the Panama Canal.
Hey, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh because that sounds terrible.
Oh, maybe it was. I didn't get all mopey and lose my confidence or write a letter to President Cleveland. What this country needs to turn this economy around is a man with a little pepper in his mutton chops. It's so who can wrestle this nation into shape. Whoop! Next thing you know, you want a woman to run for president or something, or maybe even a Negro.
All right, you know what? It's fine. These are a different time, so thank you very much. Haystacks McGee, everybody. Danica Patrick, who last week took a major step forward for women by being the first to win an Indy car race, hit a member of another racer's pit crew last week, thereby taking 3 major steps back. That's it. Apparently not a punchline to that one. She looks really hot in her outfit. All right, for years there's been curiosity about a study into a woman who was claimed to remember everything from her life. She was simply known as AJ, but earlier this week Diane Sawyer was able to reveal the woman's true identity. Here with us now is Jill Price and her husband. Hey guys, welcome to ACME News.
Thank you.
So, is this true? You remember everything?
Yes, I remember everything, the good and the bad.
Yeah, that's right, the good and the bad.
So you must be a real whiz at Trivial Pursuit.
Well, not necessarily. I remember things when they're attached to something important from my life. Like, I remember the day that Dallas was off the air because that was an important moment in my life.
Well, what happened? When was this?
May 1st, 1991. I know that because it was the 3rd day in a row someone forgot to take out the trash.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Okay. So this is your husband back here. Sir, what's it like being married to a woman who never forgets?
It's really it's like I mean she like doesn't, she remembers, so it's
She forgets things.
Yeah, most people do. My wife doesn't.
Well, but I bet you You always remember your anniversary.
Oh, yeah, June 5th.
It's June 4th.
Oh, that's right, I got it mixed up with the day Reagan was shot. You know, I did that once before.
You forgot.
No,
No, you actually forgot our anniversary.
No, it's just a mix-up. I didn't.
No, you forgot! You forgot something! And it's on tape! You forgot! Yes! Thank you, ACME News! I'm free! I'm free! She forgot!
Well, at least I remember to pick up the milk at the goddamn store! I bet he's not gonna forget this.
Wow, thank you, Joe Price. And finally tonight, this week sees the nationwide release of a movie about the Young at Heart Choir, comprised of retirees singing modern pop rock. This week sees the nationwide release of a movie about the Young at Heart Choir, comprised of retirees singing modern pop and rock ballads. They settled on the name Young at Heart because their first choice was already taken: The Strokes. There you go, moving around. Well, that's the news for this week. Until next time, I'll keep wishing I was Anderson Cooper. Good night.